diet high in plant foods is strongly recommended not only for the body, but for the planet. Find a program that works for you when cultivating the body-mind. Asanas, mudras, pranayams, martial arts, dancing, etc. Cleansing and fasting for the mental-emotional body. Meditation, visualization, artistic impressions, and/or telepathic exercise for the mental body. In Kundalini Yoga, the main key is to balance the Ida and Pingala channels so that the life force can rise from root to crown unimpeded by obstacles. The law of time introduces a new stage of evolution, hyperorganic evolution. This refers to the ability of the human to utilize the sense organs as points of energy emission and consciousness. This means that the sense organs get telepathically extended outward, which results in natural phenomena such as clairvoyance and clairaudience. Within the body, the AC and CA currents are etherically aligned with the Ida and Pingala currents. The function of the AC-CA currents is dependent on the activation of the chakra generators and radial plasmas. The chakras are energy vortices within the body that can be thought of as transmutation chambers. They are conductors of electromagnetic energy and control centers for the transformation of etheric and subtle energies. Energy from higher or subtle dimension is brought into the physical dimension through these 7 energy vortices. Through the chakras, physical energy can also be transmuted into higher forms or stages of consciousness, such as continuing and superconscious. The chakras, as psychic centers, are psychoactive energy generators fed by streams of prana. Prana is the life force energies, both of the physical and astral worlds. Within the prana lies the 7 radial plasmas, each with its own qualities and powers. Once consciously breathed in, these plasmas may be directed to different chakras, where they provide the energetic psychotelepathic fuel. Each of the 7 centers is a receiver for one each of the 7 radial plasmas. The first step in Synchrogalactic Yoga is to activate each of the chakras, making them powerful, purified receivers and transmitters of cosmic energy. We want to raise each chakra from the level of unconscious to conscious, continuing conscious and superconscious levels of operation through a consistent series of practices and meditations. We first awaken these chakras within ourselves, and then transfer our consciousness into awakening the chakras of the earth. The chakras can be thought of as switches that we turn on. When we switch them on, then the light streams in, purifying our perceptions and thinking. When the chakras inside the planet are switched on, then shadows dissolve and a new world is revealed. See Chapter 6, Holographic Yoga. The 5 principal chakras are root, solar plexus, heart, throat, and crown. These focus on the integration of the 3 bodies: Nirmanakaya, physical 3rd-dimensional body; Sambhogakaya, radiant soul essence, 4th-dimensional body; and Dharmakaya, electronic higher self, 5th-dimensional body. The 2 minor chakras, secret center and 3rd eye, focalize on transcendental functions of being. The 3rd eye is associated with inner vision, intuition, and wisdom, and the secret center is associated with sex and life force or kundalini. These 2 minor chakras are connected by the Kundalini 3rd eye wisdom channel, capacitates paranormal powers. The unification of these 2 chakras holds the purposive function of sex as an evolutionary process. Above and below the 7 chakras we introduce 2 new chakras, the root of root, earth core, and crown of crown, noosphere. These are planetary centers of cosmic information, transmission reception, noosphere, and reception transmission, earth core. Through these 2 new chakras we extend our intelligence circuits through the solar planetary intelligence dynamic. This encompasses the entire orbital system governed by the Sun, known as the interplanetary solar noosphere. The 3 bodies, physical, emotional, and mental, are suspended on the axis of the chakra system. The root main chakras govern from the bottom of the physical body, root, to the top of the mental body, crown. The center of mental body is the third eye, and the center of physical body is the sacred center. The center of the emotional body is the heart, that extends to the throat chakra for its expressive ability, and to the solar plexus chakra, where emotional energy is received and transmitted. After opening the chakras comes the activation of the radial plasmas for constructing the inner temple or etheric body. The radial plasmas are micro-quanta electrical charges, each with unique characteristics. The 7 plasmas create the primary micro-quanta electric building blocks of universal structures, such as atoms. With their capacity for instantaneous transmission, radial plasmas also function as storage units, information banks, and telepathic message units. In their conductivity and instantaneous information-bearing capacity, the radial plasmas occur naturally throughout the universe. Prana is the cosmic energy that sustains all life. It is defined by cosmic science as electric vidico quanta of the type chemio, as an existential biological quanta. Chemio is one of the 6 types of electricities in the cosmos and relates to static distension. Quanta refers to the minimal logical detectable quality of energy of space-time. In other words, prana is a type of dynamic cosmic electricity that establishes the electronic charges that give life, both to the physical and astral worlds. Chemio is combined with the electricity type cum, static, makes up kappa, one of the 12 electronic lines of force. The electronic lines of force are the subatomic electrical flows or partons. These 12 types of electricity flow through everything in the universe, causing all atoms, molecules, planetary bodies and stellar bodies to be in a continuous spinning motion. Kappa doubled creates radial plasma Kali. See Cosmic History Chronicles Volume 2. Plasmas are the constituent components of prana or chi. According to cosmic science, activation of this prana or dynamic electricity calms down the processes of karyokinesis, aging, and mitosis, cell splitting. In order to delay the process of karyokinesis, it is recommended to walk with naked feet early in the morning so that the vrittis, etheric soul of feet, have direct contact with the earth. Prana from the earth enters through the vrittis, which serves as receivers and transmitters of fastenic lines of force that feed the chakras. Fastenic lines of force is what generates the auric field. If one meditates afterwards, the results are even better. Regular massage of hand vrittis, palms, is also recommended. Prana is a function of the holonomic feedback system of the generation and recirculation of cosmic electricity. First, the raw plasmic pranic energy is breathed in and absorbed by the chakras as plasmic psychoelectric generators. The chakras then transmute the radial plasmas into fastenic lines of force utilizing double parton sequences. Prana is a function of a holonomic feedback system of the generation and recirculation of cosmic electricity. First, the raw plasmic pranic energy is breathed in and absorbed by the chakras as plasmic psychoelectronic generators. The chakras then transmute the radial plasmas into fastenic lines of force, utilizing double parton sequences. These fastenic lines of force are then secreted by the body to create the aura. The more consciously this process is participated in, the stronger and more spectral the aura will become, and the more it will attract high vibration, plasma and prana. See Cosmic History Chronicles Volume 2. The air that we breathe is filled with prana. When prana is deeply inhaled, it charges all the etheric bodies, creating a feeling of lightness and weightlessness within the physical body. The ultimate goal of activating the chakras and radial plasmas is to purify and synchronize the electromagnetic field of the human brain with the electromagnetic field of the earth. The purposes of Synchrogalactic Yoga is to lift the lower mind into higher wisdom, realization of the supermental superhuman, to purify the physical emotional body by learning to attune to pure being, 5D entity, to imprint radial patterns in order to grasp different levels of information simultaneously, to engrave new planetary programs that are beneficial to all, to attain cellular transmutation into a body of radiance, leading to systematic states of superconsciousness, to coordinate the third-dimensional being with the fourth-dimensional being, the physical body with the etheric body. The etheric body is the mantle or vehicle of the soul. To become integral chips or units who create the foundation of the next stage of evolution, planetary solar consciousness. Note that Synchrogalactic Yoga also incorporates a set of mudras, mantras, and mandala. Mudras are gestures that create a sense of one's own being, as an instrument or vehicle of cosmic forces or energies that take particular forms and give particular cosmic sense of ritual, turning body gesture into symbolic language. Mantra focuses on primordial sound vibration, the primary dimension of universal coordination. The universe is made of sound, or different musical notes, tones, and resonances. Some forms of yoga are sound yoga, Sabda yoga, which is an offshoot of the Sikh religion. This focuses on liberating the mind by tuning into the inner cosmic sound. Anyone can hear this. There is vast and subtle texture of sound that can be heard when the mind is empty. The 7 solar mantras attune the biopsychic apparatus to the solar frequencies of the coming solar age. Chanting the 7 solar mantras opens the 7 solar gates. Solar yoga was first brought through in the modern age by Yogacharya Janakiraman. When you chant these syllables, listen to the sound while visualizing the different chakras and plasmas. These can be chanted from the bottom moving upward, in a clear, strong voice. Mantra means mind protecting, and when recited purifies the mind of lesser thoughts. This is a powerful experience to practice the mantras and engineer your own auditory matrix and system of cosmic sounds. Mandalas or yantras, the visual sound, are forms that help concentrate the mind. Mandalas represent symbolic or integrated geometric structures focused into different forms. The geometry of the universe is condensed into different mandalas or yantras, and you learn to identify your body and mind with these different structures. This is the visual part. Before any practice, it is suggested to memorize the symbol and functions of both the traditional chakras and the radial plasmas. You can practice drawing and coloring the symbols as shown.